Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I speak about a lot of topics. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna start trying not to mention all of them, but I usually speak about missing children, celebrities that passed away, celebrity in general, WWE superstars, missing adults, soft cases, and yeah, so if you are interested in any of that, go ahead and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about WWE Superstar, and we're going to be talking about one that I think has a lot of people iffy on him. CM Punk had left the company, and he came back in 2023. He left because when Mr. McMahon was in charge, I feel like Punk was the only superstar that was really the only one that was wanted to have a voice and be the voice for other superstars that were afraid to speak up. I feel like when Mr. McMahon was in charge, there was just superstars that he did not value. He didn't see that they were talent enough. It was always the same one, Brock Lesnar. It was just the same person always holding the title, and I really, I'm not saying that these superstars are not amazing, because they are, but it was always Brock Lesnar's, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey. When she came back, she held the title. Mind you, she wasn't even there years, and there was other superstars like Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bailey. There were so many women that were in that era, in that time, that he just did not care. I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, Charlotte Flair she is an amazing person, but I feel like she was always holding the title because she was Ric Flair's daughter. With Brock Lesnar, the same thing. With Brock Lesnar, he got money when people, because people wanted to go see Brock Lesnar, whether you hated him or not. And I feel like, and not just that, Brock Lesnar was never there. He held the title, and the only time he ever came to defeat the title wasn't before any pay-per-view. And I just really don't think that's fair, because superstars, I've been to one live show, and I was lucky enough to see Paige come back. I was lucky enough to see the Shields together before they broke up, and just hearing how those, when they hit the mat, and just hearing it in live is not the same as when you watching it. And it really made me just fall in love with it so much, and it made me understand what they put their bodies through every single night. And the fact that some of these superstars, he didn't care, like, he just denied, and he mistreated them. And for CM Punk, I think a lot of people, they do say that behind, I'm not sure, but I've heard a lot of superstars saying that behind the locker rooms, he's really not as the nicest guy that he portrays to be in the camera. But mind y'all, in the camera, he plays a character. So he's evil or mean, that's who he is. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and let's talk about him. This is the second time I record this video, because the first time I did not realize that I didn't press start. So yeah. So it's not a surprise that CM Punk, citizen the radical WWE Hall of Famer Roddy Piper as a childhood influence. After all, Punk is an embodiment of the established, whose skills in generated verbal pipe bombs was rivaled only by the late Hot Rod himself. Punk even looks the part of the rebel, with his numerous two-count tattoos, body piercing, yet he waxed way more psychologically than his illustrator may have suggested. Ensure a diverse set of interests, in that including ghost hunting, G.I. Joe, and the shred edge. Women, and sculpture that reflects this use of drugs, alcohol, and dependency lifestyle. His in-ring repertory is an extemplation of fighting style, all of which were put on full display during his debut on WWE's relaunch to ECW in 2006. Punk then added many accomplishments to his considerable resume, including the ECW, WWE, the World Heavyweight, World Tag Team, and International Champions. Punk would become one of the most celebrated WWE superstars of all time, and did so in spite of the events of 2011, when he isolated Mr. McMahon with his blunt opinions about the business and made a bold promise not to renew his contract with the company. Punk's criticism stuck a nerve with the chairman, who, against his better judgment, granted Second City Saint a WWE Championship match at WWE Money in the Bank and the Superstar Negative City of Chicago on the last day of Punk's WWE contract. Punk not only beat John Cena to win the WWE Champion at the second on his WWE contract tick down, Punk agreed to resign with WWE CM Punk. So Mr. McMahon decided that the last day of CM Punk's contract that was supposed to end that day, Money in the Bank, in his negative town of Chicago, put him against one of the other best superstars that the company had because he's about to retire, John Cena, and then he wins. Like, CM Punk is like, oh, okay. Okay. You want to do that to me? Okay. Let's go. Punk agreed to resign with WWE weeks later, compelled to return to the ring by more restricted contract and to prove that he was the undisputed best in the world. The voice of the voiceless advocated on behalf of the disadvantaged WWE fans who felt that WWE products was in need of a good roundhouse kick in the teeth. He became a two-time WWE champion, proved his mettle against a number of elite superstars. As Punk's WWE title reign continued to climb, so did his content for those who failed to show him the proper level of respect. Proclaiming himself as Paul Heyman Guy, Punk alleged with the evil genius of the original ECW and one of his early mentors of his WWE titles reign grew to become the longest modern of era. Following the historic accomplishment, the straight-edge superstar continued to battle even the most lofty of competitors, challenging The Undertaker legendary streak of WrestleMania 29, imaging in a hilarious war with Brock Lesnar at the year's SummerSlam, and battling and somehow defeating all three members of the Shield in a single match on Raw. He did it by himself, all three of them. Punk was the first to enter in the annual Royal Rumble match on January 26th of 2014. In his final match with WWE, after Punk lasted until the final four, Kane, who had already been eliminated earlier in the match by Punk, allegedly eliminated the straight-edge superstars from the outside and produced the chokeslam him through the announce table. At Survivor Series War Games 2023, Punk made an earth-shattering return, shocking the entire WWE universe with this unforgettable comeback. And I think Edge... No, it wasn't Edge who came back. Who came back that day? Because it was CM Punk and somebody else. Who came back? Somebody else came back that day. Was it Edge? I think it was Edge. I don't know who came back, but somebody came back that day. See, I can't remember. I'm going to have to look it up. And after intense biting war, not seen in some time, Punk officially decided to sign with the Raw brand during the era of World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins, and imagining a rivalry with Drew McIntyre that has shaken the WWE universe. The best in the world is officially back, with the plans of crossing off a few more items on the wish list and already Hall of Fame caliber career. And that is the story of CM Punk. Here's the thing with Seth, and I think Seth has the right to feel the way he does. Seth loves this company. Seth breathes, eats, sleeps WWE. Like him and his wife. And I think they both learn how to balance being parents and being married to each other, and being, and being a WWE superstar. Mind you, Becky has not been seen in a while, and I don't like hearing people that don't know how to be parents or never been parents to judge her, because Alexa Bliss is a mom. She still hasn't been back. Carmella had a baby. She still hasn't been back. Just because you're a mom does not mean that that's nothing wrong with that. You being a mom is one of the most amazing things ever. I think being a mom is one of the best things, but also having a career, it's a good thing too. But I think being there for your children, mind you, these superstars travel. When we don't see them live on Mondays, if you watch NXT, I don't watch NXT, but if you don't see them on Monday, you don't see them on Tuesday, you don't see them on Friday, they're still working. They're still in other countries. You know what I mean? So I don't like people judging. But Seth Rollins does not have, I don't know how they are now. I don't know if they talked it out. But I know that Seth Rollins was pissed. He was very, very pissed at CM Punk. And he has every single right. And I know that CM Punk had the right. He had the right to tell Mr. McMahon what he feels. Mr. McMahon's always been the type of person that he just does not value. He doesn't value his superstars. He doesn't care about his superstars. And the best superstars are the ones that, he is always the same one. You always would see the same superstars with like I said in the beginning of the video, you always see the same ones. It's always the same superstars with the title. Mind you, you have, I don't know how many superstars back there and who's eating or doing something. I used to watch Total Divas, so you could see a little bit of all that, what they were doing in the back. And I don't really think that Mr. McMahon knew how to be grateful for his superstars, and he just really didn't care. He just wanted to see, I feel like with me, he looked at the money. What superstar was bringing more money to the company? And that was the superstar that it was going to be the face of the company. And I really do think it's annoying. He did it with Daniel Bryan. He did it with... it was a lot of them that I feel like he just did not value. And he just saw as nothing. And Triple H has been doing a good job. And I really do hope that they keep doing a really good job. Because Triple H has been... he's been leveling up himself. The reason why Sasha and Naomi left is because they won the titles, but they weren't being used. They were always just in the back, and they just walked out. And you have to do that. There's just times that you have to do that, because you're not going to put your body through so much pain and not be used and just be back there and not doing anything. You know what I mean? Triple H is doing a good job, and I'm so proud, and I'm so proud how WWE is working. I love it more than ever. And I'm glad that Triple H is in charge, and I really do hope that he stays in charge. Guys, that is it. I will see y'all tomorrow with a whole new video. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.